So one of the most interesting use cases that we're seeing OpenTalk being used for is classroom settings. And one of the reasons that OpenTalk is a good fit for that is that WebRTC on its own solves the one-to-one peer-to-peer case reasonably well. But what it doesn't really help you with is, oh, I want to have 4, 5, 10, or sometimes even 20 people engaged in a live video environment. And WebRTC on its own as a standard really has some big gaps. OpenTalk helps solve those problems. And so what we're seeing in the education space is actually an entire range of use cases. We're seeing tutoring and expert help environments where it's very intense one-on-one. We're seeing seminar settings where we're actually having 4, 5, 6 students in a work group working together. And we're seeing more traditional classroom settings where you might have up to 20 people really in a single environment working with a leader. Maybe it's a lecturer, maybe it's a professor, or maybe it's one of the students in a more traditional classroom environment. So one of our most recent partners is a great company called Engine Here, who's focusing actually on helping people learn how to code. There's been a lot of focus these days on the importance of technology and the importance of the coding as a practical skill for people as the world evolves in the years ahead. And Engine Here is doing something really interesting with live video and a shared coding context that let people actually learn together, code together, and write together. It's exactly the kind of thing that WebRTC was meant to enable, a new kind of experience on the web. Engine Here is one of a number of great companies we're working with that are doing education-style apps, but their focus on coding is really quite interesting and something we're very excited about. I think the last year has been a really interesting year for WebRTC. We've gone from 0 to more than 1 billion endpoints. Over the next year, in 2014, what you're going to start to see are applications rolling out from both small companies and large established companies that really start to change people's perception of what it means to engage with somebody on the web. Used to be about text. These days it's going to be about audio and video, and that's really exciting to see.